Grab your popcorn and clutch your pearls, besties, cause the tea is scorching. So Big Mama Lotto just aired out something so wild even the walls are screaming. She spilled why Saucy Santana ghosted Diddy's whole bloodline. Yes, not just Diddy, but his entire family. And honey, this had nothing to do with no tour schedules or brand collabs. This is some behind closed doors freak off type of tea. And let's talk about Mama Combs. Baby, the white nails ain't as innocent as they look. According to Latto, the real reason Santana dipped from Diddy's orbit is that he saw something, witnessed something so disturbing it made him want to never step foot in that house again. And trust me, if you thought the Diddy allegations were messy, this next chapter, it's damn near apocalyptic. The secrets are tumbling out like dominoes, and girl, it's not pretty. So let's rewind the clock, okay? Latto's been dropping bombshells about Santana, and while it's shocking, it ain't completely out of nowhere. Y'all remember when Latto and Santana were thick as thieves? Like, they were glued at the hip. Where you at, twin? Vibes all over. They supported each other hard on socials, showed up in interviews together, and even dropped that cheek-clapping anthem, booty, 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 period. Back then, pure bestie energy. But then, the energy died. Fans started clocking how distant Santana was acting. No love for Latto, no reposts, no support, just straight up crickets. And then it happened, that now infamous night when Santana straight walked off on Latto's DJ in the middle of the set.
And it's over here for the computer. Well,
Santana tried to play it cool, said the DJ was pulling a prank and he just didn't vibe with it. But nobody was buying it. Like, be serious. There was no shade, no disrespect. It was a harmless joke and he flipped out. And the gag, he later admitted he didn't even know it was a prank when he blew up. Like, it was giving unhinged. Fans were confused. Why such a dramatic reaction? And from that moment, Santana's whole energy shifted. He started making bold statements like, I want to be taken seriously as a rapper, not just a celeb or someone's plus one. Which, okay, fair. But the tone, the timing, kinda messy. And Latto, you could tell, sis was not here for it. The friendship quietly deflated. No drama online, no messy interviews. They kept it cute, but you could feel the tension bubbling. And now, boom. Latto chose violence. With the entire Diddy mess going public, she decided now was the time to snatch wigs and reclaim her narrative. And baby, she delivered. According to Latto, Santana didn't just cozy up to Diddy. He got real Diddy-licious, like extra. And if that wasn't messy enough, Mama got involved. Yes, y'all, Janice Combs. Rumors about Diddy and Santana go way back. Shiley, if you've been paying attention, this ain't your first time hearing whispers. But when Diddy's legal mess started unraveling and all the bedroom accusations came out, those old whispers started sounding like screams. Suddenly, the Santana rumors didn't feel so far-fetched. But here's the kicker. It wasn't all at once. This drama, it's been simmering for years. Remember when Santana and his bestie Young Miami randomly fell out? No explanation, no posts, no claps, just silence. People were like, what happened? Well, now we know. According to Santana, Diddy was the root of the chaos. He claims that Young Miami was low-key trying to hook him up with Diddy, yes, while she was with him. The gal, imagine that. Your bestie is laying up with a man and trying to set you up with him too? And Santana wasn't even feeling Diddy like that. It was a whole awkward mess that exploded behind the scenes. But after some time apart, boom, Santana suddenly seen standing next to Diddy again like nothing happened. People in the industry were talking. It wasn't exactly a secret, but it wasn't Billboard news either. Until JT came swinging on Twitter during her beef with Young Miami and spilled some serious tea. She tweeted, ____ been sneak dissing me for weeks. And it got ugly. JT clapped back hard. Oh, Miss Mama, this your last day playing dumb. It'll be too much for me to tweet. I would like a sit down. Horatia, please. And this time leave Santana home. That right there. Boom. Santana equals exposed. JT was done. But Latto already knew. She'd seen the drama unfold firsthand. She was tight with the city girls and had already caught the vibe. And guess what? DJ Academics clocked it too. Yup. In a recent podcast with Whack 10 and some others, Academics went there. He asked the forbidden question, did Diddy have anything to do with what happened to Tupac? Phew, that topic makes most people nervous, but instead of giving a straight yes or no, Wack started throwing shade and suggestions. He hinted at creepy, dangerous parties Diddy used to host, parties where nothing was off limits and everyone in the industry knew what went down. Phones confiscated, secrets kept, and honey, when Wack 100 stays quiet about something, that says everything.
Right back up. I even asked about it with Tupac.
Hold on, bro.
Diddy's innocent.
No, he's guilty of having party parties.
What that mean?
Huh?
What's a party party?
He killed Tupac.
That's some shit he ain't supposed to be doing.
Now, what that mean?
What
Because
party mean?
that Gene Deal saying coming out with like, you know what I mean? They got towels around their waist.
And then Wack dropped another bomb. Apparently Diddy, Young Miami, and Saucy Santana were all involved in hosting these secret parties. The kind where your phone's taken and, well, what happens inside stays inside.
Shit, you got to explain the party
That's
part.
some Saucy Santana.
Stop it.
Now that we got there,
No, stop.
you the one said maybe the girl, Saucy, and Puffy having parties. Don't act like you didn't say that. Don't tuck your tail, bro.
Now this is where things heat up. Santana lost it after Latto dropped that tea. He finally responded to the Diddy rumors. He was mad, real mad. For the first time ever, he addressed it head on and denied everything. No romantic anything, no freaky anything, nothing. But baby, that outburst, it gave guilty. Santana had kept his lips sealed before, but now the pressure clearly got to him.
They were saying you was with him. They were saying this.
Do you know
He
how much?
was so weird.
Do you know how much that used to piss me off?
They were. I never believed it, but I know Santana seen it. That's
Girl,
why
I
I
used
was
to be on YouTube like, ew. I'm like, first of all, I don't even motherfucking play that. We ain't doing that.
Okay.
We ain't doing that. And Carisha ain't when nothing that's gay, baby. She don't even play that.
Okay.
So it was just like, I'm just like, and that affected me. I'm like, that's corny. Why y'all saying that I'm my best friend? Like,
Yeah.
what is we doing?
I
But
push your tea, like.
yeah, but I'm not.
I was.
Yeah, but I'm not my best friend.
Yeah.
Cause
I
these
get
is out here.
So I
But-
just want to.
Now, let me tell you about Latto. Miss Big Mama Lotto does not like being called a liar. So when Santana came for her, she came back with vengeance, and she didn't just defend herself. Nah, sis went full blow. She exposed everything. Turns out Diddy and Santana weren't even the juiciest part. Oh no, because allegedly, the true freak-off involved, wait for it, Mama Combs. Yes, Janice White nails herself. According to Latto, while Diddy was dealing with federal charges, Janice got close to Santana. Real close. Like comforting each other through the storm close. And not in a let me bake you a pie kind of way either. It gets nastier. People are now wondering if Young Miami played matchmaker in that little twisted triangle too. Whether she did or not, two things are now super clear. This Diddy web is deeper, darker, and dirtier than we ever thought. Santana cutting ties with the whole Combs clan suddenly makes a lot more sense. Now listen, if you thought Diddy and Santana were wild enough, wait till you hear about the real puppet master behind this entire freaky saga. Because, sweetie, it's not just about Diddy being the kingpin of these late-night parties. According to multiple sources, and Latto herself, the woman running the whole damn show, Janice Combs. Yes, Mama Combs. And sis isn't just sitting back, sipping wine and knitting sweaters. Oh no, baby. She's allegedly the one pulling the strings. Word is, Mama Combs was out here hosting these freak-off style get-togethers like it was some twisted family tradition. People who've been close to Diddy for years, they've been whispering this truth for ages. But now, those whispers are turning into full-blown accusations. And get this, Latto says when Diddy went away, Santana didn't just step away, he ran, honey, he ran. Because he'd allegedly been getting real close to Mama Combs, and things just got too dark, too messy, too twisted. There was no just partying at that point. It wasn't about clout or hookups anymore. Santana might have realized he was neck deep in something he couldn't come back from, and that's why he went ghost. The vibes got real weird, and the minute he saw a way out, he dipped. But let's pause here and talk about Santana, because when it comes to messy history, this isn't the first time he's dipped his toe into murky waters. Santana's never exactly been the shy type. He's bold, loud, flashy, and never afraid to be a little freaky. But messing with Mama Combs, that's a whole new level of scandal. It's giving generational drama. And baby, it gets darker. See all these parties Diddy used to throw that had people shook? Guess who was always conveniently present? Yup. Janice Combs. And not just as a guest. People say she was right in the middle of it all, guiding it, running it like a real-life madam of the scene. We're talking rumors of her managing full-on operations. According to Gene Deal, Diddy's former security guard, Janice wasn't just in attendance, she was running a whole enterprise, a ring of women being brought in for, let's just say, after-dark festivities. You still breathing? Cause there's more. A man from Diddy's childhood crew, his actual friend, Rodney Patterson, straight up said it. He accused Janice of putting young Diddy in weird situations as a kid, like their house wasn't even a regular home. It was a hotbed of shady stuff, parties, adult scenes, madness, and this was happening when kids were in the house. He literally said, at night, it wouldn't be a thing to mistakenly walk into one of the bedrooms and you've got a couple in there butt naked. People who were in those circles say Mama Combs didn't just tolerate this behavior. She allegedly encouraged it, built it, nurtured it. That whole white nails, classy mama vibe, smoke and mirrors, word is she's been the mastermind from day one. And now, with federal investigations, lawsuits, and whispers of trafficking circling Diddy like vultures, people are saying Mama Combs might just be the one person who's been pulling strings behind the scenes this whole time. Let that sink in. Now here's the final bomb. If what Latto said about Santana and Mama Combs is even halfway true, then this isn't some petty celeb drama. This is a full-on expose of an underground elite world, a world that people like Santana maybe got dragged into without realizing how deep it went. And Santana? He might have finally woken up and realized, this ain't cute anymore. This could ruin me. So he cut ties. And Latto, well, she spilled it all anyway. And honestly, it's starting to look like this drama was never just about one rapper. It's about a whole circle of power, control, and freaky entanglements that have been going on behind Hollywood's closed doors for years. So now the question everyone's asking, what else don't we know? Because if this is what's leaking now, what the hell is still locked up behind those Hollywood mansions, private jets, and NDA-protected freak parties? One thing's for sure, Latto kicked open the door. And there's no closing it now. So now here we are, babes, at the end of this jaw-dropping mess. And trust, it's not just some celebrity drama anymore. This story has morphed into something way deeper. Something that's got even the most unbothered sipping their tea with hands shaking. Let's just take a breath and lay it all out, okay? We've got Latto, who didn't just come for Saucy Santana's wig, she yanked it clean off. Sis dropped names, dates, vibes, everything. Not just hinting, but saying it with her chest. She drags Diddy, she drags Young Miami, she exposed Mama Combs, and somehow she wrapped it all around Saucy Santana like a messy little bow. This isn't just about who smashed who. No. This is about power, about manipulation, about people, celebrities, getting caught up in things so dark, so strange, that walking away becomes the only way to survive. Think about it. Santana was out here living his best life, music booming, besties with Miami, industry love, glammed up, smiles all day. Then suddenly, poof, he's acting cold, pulling away. Distant, then defensive, then gone. And now, after Latto spilled that nuclear level tea, it all makes sense. Sis wasn't just venting, she was blowing the whistle. And let's not pretend this stuff is new. Hollywood's dark side has been whispered about for decades. But now, the whispers are turning into full-blown sirens. And once the right voices start talking, the voices with receipts, connections, and nothing to lose, well, that's when people start sweating. And you know what? People are sweating. We're seeing NDAs being dug up, social media handlers working overtime, PR teams losing their minds. Because the second one truth came out, 10 more started leaking behind it. And Miss Big Mama Lotto, she lit the match. So now the streets are buzzing. The blogs can't keep up. Twitter is in chaos. Reddit's going feral. TikTok detectives are already pulling up timestamps, analyzing every clip and matching them to court records and sightings. And fans? Chilly? The fans are torn between shock, disgust, and binge-watching it all with popcorn. But here's the real question. What's next? Is Santana gonna go full ghost mode again? Will Young Miami speak up? Will Diddy finally respond or keep hiding behind silence and legal teams? And Mama Combs, girl, will she ever address these allegations? Because right now, her name is hotter than a boiling pot and she's MIA. And you know when someone goes quiet during a scandal, it's never a good sign. So while we sit here trying to piece this puzzle together, let's not forget, Latto gave us a window into something way deeper than we expected. She didn't just gossip. She opened the door to Hollywood's darkest secrets. And y'all, this is just the beginning. Because now that this tea is out, everybody's watching.